Hi my loves, and welcome back to another episode of Josh's Way. Today is such a beautiful day outside. Like actually here in Aruba right now is like super beautiful. Thank you guys again for tuning into this week's video. I really do appreciate you guys being here and watching this video right now. For this week's video, I will be doing another story time. So this will be story time part 2. Last week I already posted part 1 and I kind of explained what I will be doing from last week up until 3 weeks from now. I think it's like 4 weeks. So it's going to be a 4-part story time, and today is the second part. In today's video, I will be talking most specifically about my experiences going abroad. So that will be the category for this speak. So that's going to be the category for this week's video. Again, thank you guys so much for submitting your questions and taking the time out of your schedule to be a part of this video right now. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So again, I am going to try and tie this all into a story time while still answering questions. I'm going to try and mix and match story time and Q&A together. The first question we are going to start with is best memory in Toronto. Am I centered? Okay. So I moved to Toronto back in 2018, and the reason why I moved to Toronto is because back in 2016, me and my family, we took a family getaway. We took a little vacation to Toronto, and little did I know, I fell in love with the place almost instantly. Just being there was just a whole new different vibe. We traveled to many different other places. However, Toronto was just so different. Like, I don't know what it is about Toronto. I just really loved the place. And we also have like a family friend there. I call her my auntie. So when we got there, we met up with her and her husband, and we also met her son. We had like a cute little family moment. And she is basically a student counselor. She showed me all the schools that I could apply to in Toronto and what I have to do in order to apply, and my grades and how they have to be, etc, etc. She basically gave me like a run through as to what is to be expected of me if I am going to go to Toronto and apply for a school there. The entire family trip to Toronto the first time we went was just amazing. Like, I personally really liked Toronto. At that time, I was still trying to figure out where I wanted to go to study because I had the option to either go to Toronto or the Netherlands. I don't know, something about Toronto just really captivated me, so I really wanted to go to Toronto afterwards. Fast forward from 2016 to 2018, 2 years later, I finally applied to the Centennial College, and I was really excited to go to Toronto. I was ready, I was pumped, I had all my requirements done, I had everything packed, like I was ready to set and go. On August 18th, I officially moved to Toronto. The first step there was really scary. Obviously, you are new, you know, going to live abroad, going to live away from your parents for the first time, so it was a bit scary. However, I did go with my mom for the first 2 weeks so she could help me settle in. I wasn't completely alone, but it was a really scary experience. I realized that I am going off topic a little bit, but we are going to go back to that question, which is best memories. But yeah, long story short, I did move to Toronto in 2018, and from that moment on up until now, I made so many amazing memories, and I got to meet so many amazing people that I cherish and love today. Just it opened my eyes to a whole new world, because growing up in a very close-minded community, you have many different obstacles that you have to basically go through, or you have many different opinions and different ways of seeing life. I'm trying to make this sound a bit nice. Aruba is amazing and I love Aruba. It's just that Aruba, we have like this island mentality and this very close-minded mentality, and moving to Toronto really opened my eyes to a whole new mentality and a whole new way of seeing things. Just seeing how open Toronto is, especially to me, being part of the LGBTQ+ community. I have so many amazing memories in Toronto, like I cannot pinpoint to one. Literally, I have so many. Going to rest parties, going clubbing, meeting new people. The school environment there, also like going to school projects, growing as an individual, learning to be more independent. Like, I have so many memories, I really cannot pinpoint to one. But the one memory that comes to mind in this moment now is last year, a friend of mine from Aruba also went to Toronto to study abroad, and one of her friends came to us as a little vacation in October. That was really fun because it was like an Aruban takeover, like, you know, seeing people and being around people that you're used to seeing, you know, speaking your native language, and just exploring Toronto together, or like doing activities in Toronto together, was honestly really fun. We went to Canada's Wonderland, and we also met up with more Aruban people there, and My neighbor keeps passing by and she constantly looks at me like. But we met up with another Aruban friend, and we were just like, it was just really fun just to like connect all together as Arubans out there. It was really fun. We also went to Niagara together. We had like a little mini vacation, so that was really fun. That was honestly one of the best memories that I can like in this moment now that comes to light, but there's a lot more, trust me. And little memories too, like little things. Like me and my best friend, we used to always go to a cafe near our campus, and we would always just like sit there and like chit chat, drink coffee, and just, you know, do projects together. Helping another best friend of mine with her projects because she's in the broadcasting program, helping her film and act in her projects, and just spending time together is just amazing. And also spending time with my Aruban bestie who's also with me out there, Jamila. And also my bestie from Curacao, Andreina. I really cannot pinpoint to one specific memory because I have so much, but that's just a little insight as to the, yeah. My next question is parties. Best Toronto party memory or res parties. So I live in the residence building, and I actually really love living on res, to be honest. You get to meet new people and hang out with your friends whenever you want to, if you guys are free, of course. Living on res has honestly been really fun, and I honestly enjoy it. And I used to go to a lot of res parties as well with my really great friends. Like we always used to go to like res parties, obviously before COVID like came in and like cancel that. I would say a really funny memory at a res party is, this is gonna sound really rude and mean. Well, not really. Whenever the security guards would like come in and try to bust the party because we're like over the time limit. So on res we have like this time restriction where you can party in the weekends, like from Friday to Sunday. You can party or stay up or make noises up until 1:30 a.m. and during the week it's up until 11:30, I believe. So we would party until 1:30 a.m. but the party won't stop until 1:30 a.m. We would go up until like 2, 3 sometimes, depending if we're lucky. Res security guards, they always come up to the party, and they would try to bust it down or like stop the party because we're like over the time limit. We would always have to like hide in the bathrooms and in the like the little like rooms in there. We have to like hide, and then they would open the doors and be like, no, we're not having a party, we're like totally fine, like we're gonna shut it down. And they would go away, then we would come back outside and continue partying. To me, that's always like funny. It's like sad to them because obviously they're just doing their job, but that's honestly a memory that comes to mind like right now, like funny memories of res parties. But I love res parties. And the next and final question for this story time, for this category, is my experiences as a whole studying abroad. Now, as I said before, Toronto personally to me has been amazing. I met a lot of new people, as I said before, created amazing memories, and just experienced a new part of life other than Aruba. So that's honestly amazing. However, with every experience there is the bad side or the downside. Like it's not always glitter and sparkles and all like beautiful, you know. And I've had my down moments for sure. While I was out there, I got homesick, for example, especially during my first winter there. The cold was fine. Like, okay, it's not like the best, but like that was fine. I could handle the cold. Being away from your family whenever it gets like gloomy, because it does get like gloomy and dark in Toronto, and that's when you start missing that, you know, that hot summer weather. So that part was a bit hard for me to like cope the first time around, like first winter. Whatever you choose to do, for example, living abroad, you do have some experiences that are not all that pretty. I've also dealt with heartbreaks and all that cute stuff when you're going through college life. I did have my down moments, I did have my sad moments. However, I am grateful for all the experience, good or bad, because it does build up your character and it does make you a stronger person at the end of the day. You get to learn more about yourself, how you deal with situations. So even though the bad times suck, they do have a purpose to teach you a lesson and to honestly make you a stronger person and to build up your character even more so you can go on slaying the rest of your life. So I am really grateful for all the experience, good or bad, but thankfully my experience has been more good than bad. My Toronto experience has been amazing and I wouldn't change a thing, honestly. Like I wouldn't change a thing. So thank you for that question. Okay guys, so this video was short but sweet, I guess. yeah, now I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video of another story time with Josh. This has been my experiences, or some of my experiences, questions regarding studying abroad. Again, I do want to make a separate video about like college life, maybe give like tips and tricks. So if you guys are interested in seeing something like that, like again, you guys can leave me any suggestions down below, or you guys can like comment down below what you guys want to see next. But I am thinking of bringing that video to you guys very, very shortly. So again, if you guys like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can feel free to do so. You can hit that subscribe button channel and also put on your okay, and also put on your bell notification on for whenever I post a new video. You guys can be the first one to know. And also I will be leaving my socials down below, so you guys can go ahead and give me a follow. I am very active and I post a lot of content on Instagram that you guys don't normally see here on YouTube. So if you guys want to be part of that family, you guys can go ahead and follow my Instagram socials below. I also ask a lot of questions and polls on what you guys want to see me do next for next videos. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow, much appreciated. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning into this week's video, and I will see you all next week. Bye.